10:30 a.m. going for a run in Paris. I was supposed to wake up super early today and edit yesterday's video, do some writing, stuff like that. But I guess I'm still kind of jet lagged. I've been waking up at 10 a.m. every morning. So I'm hoping next week is going to be full of waking up super early because I'll be jet lagged in the other direction. We'll see. Found Champs-Élysées. Looks like there's a big Ferris wheel down there, so let's go check that out. And I think on the other side that's Arc de Triomphe, so I'll go check that out too. So Paris is gorgeous in much the same way that San Francisco really isn't. And just look at that! Look at all that old architecture. It's amazing.
I've been loving everything you are. Your eyes.
Well, that was cool. I found the end of the park on the other side of the Ferris wheel, and it turns out it ends right in the middle of the Louvre, or however you pronounce that. See that pyramid over there? That's the pyramid for the Louvre Museum, somewhere where I still have never been. It's one of those places where if you aren't there at like 8 a.m. you're gonna wait in line for 2 hours. I have to run all the way back to that Ferris wheel over there, which you probably can't even see on this camera. So I have to run all the way back to the Ferris wheel and then probably the same sort of distance to the other side to find Arc de Triomphe. The Eiffel Tower is right there and the Arc is down there. Maybe I should go visit both. I have like an hour left before we have to go meet up with my girlfriend's friend for lunch. The problem is that Paris is very flat, so it's very hard to judge distance. And my phone doesn't work, so if I get lost, my girlfriend's gonna panic. Oh well, let's go to the Eiffel Tower, I guess. Take 3 making this video. It's harder shooting on a screen you can't see than you would think, but I found the Eiffel Tower. It was like 2.5 or 3 kilometers away, so I'm pretty sure I'm behind schedule and my girlfriend's gonna be mad at me. But if I'm not mistaken, Arc de Triomphe is in that direction. And if I am mistaken, then I'm hopelessly lost somewhere in a gigantic city of like 20 million people. Fun fact, that place behind me, that's where Hitler took his "We Conquered Paris" PR photo shoot.
Alone are the brightest stars. I could stand you all night.
Going for a run around tourist attractions was a terrible idea because there are a lot of people and they're always in the way, but I probably should have realized that before I went running around tourist attractions. I think all these people are saying that bankers are bandits. So obviously there's also a lot of police. I just wish I knew which way Arc de Triomphe was. Down here.
Just drinking in your sunlight.
Found my way back to Champs-Élysées. I have no idea which way my hotel is. One of the roads in the roundabout is the right road to get back home. Because the Ferris wheel is now on my right and the Arc is on my left, that means it should be down there somewhere. I just don't know which of the 5 roads down there somewhere. Also, that's a really cool car. So Morgan is definitely gonna be pissed because I was supposed to be back 2 minutes ago.
Get me in love tonight. You put all the stars in my eyes. Get me in love tonight.
What did I tell you about Parisian traffic being crazy? It's insane. I would like have a heart attack driving here. Made it back to the hotel. Now let's face the ire of my girlfriend, who is wonderful and awesome, but gets pissed off very easily at things like this. It's time for my favorite part of the day, lunch. We are in Morgan's favorite restaurant. Favorite neighborhood in a restaurant called Yaya, which means eggs in... No, it means eggs in Serbo-Croatian, which then, when you put it into Slovenian, means balls. But she keeps insisting
Jaja.
it's called Jaja, but we all know it's Yaya.
Okay, let's grab a table.
Apparently we're not late, the other person is late. Haha. We had one of those 3-hour French lunches where an entire bottle of wine goes away, and yeah. It's kind of amazing how crowded Paris is. We're trying to figure out how to get to a place called Châtelet. That's next to Hotel of Village or Town Hall.
Yeah, Hotel de Ville.
Yeah. In France it's called Hotel de Ville, which means Hotel of Village.
Of town.
Of town.
Like city. Okay, let's go this way.
City. Ville, village.
No, village is village.
Oh, okay, so village is village, but just ville is city. So it's almost like a village is a big city, because it's a longer word.
A village is a small city.
It's like a village.
Then why is the word longer?
That's a stupid question.
Turns out that Châtelet is actually a gigantic mall that's mostly underground and one level above ground.
No, Châtelet is
I was wrong. Apparently Châtelet is the neighborhood and Les Halles, which is the weirdest name I've ever heard, is this half above ground, mostly below ground mall. So we're looking for a Starbucks because I have a splitting headache and it's at level -3 in the mall. After 10 minutes we have finally found the Starbucks in what is like the biggest mall I have ever seen. This is like the biggest train station I've ever seen. It took us 10 minutes to walk from Les Halles to our platform, and we never actually left the train station. Oh, never. Well, that was interesting. We don't have those in San Francisco. We barely have train stations. We are now at another Parisian mall because apparently it has... Well, apparently there's nothing else to do in Paris than go to malls. We haven't been outside in like 2 hours. I was wrong. Apparently it's more of a department store than a mall. We've made it to the top. Cindy says this used to be a secret view, but it doesn't seem very secret anymore. We have made it out of the shop of little trinkets and gifts, mostly unscathed. Morgan bought a keychain. Show them the keychain. Oh, you don't have it. Now we're going, where are we going?
We're going to meet my dad at the hotel.
Now we're gonna go see Morgan's dad, who happens to also be in Paris, even though he's not from here, but he is French. Oh, he doesn't live here. He's lived in Palo Alto for the last 20 years. The way taxis work in France is that you have to take the one that's all the way to the front of the line, and we seem to have found like an endless line of taxis. We've gone around 2 blocks already, almost. Well, 1 block corner, but it felt very far. This is a really nice hotel. Why aren't we staying in a nice hotel like this?
I don't know.
We are done hanging out with Morgan's dad. Now we're walking to Infinite Sushi, because apparently sushi is the thing to do in Paris, right? Yeah, her dad was making fun of us for that too.